Hi, I'm Nick Lowery, and welcome to the Wake Up America Media Network. I'd like to give you a little bit of a background about me. My father was in the State Department, and we lived in Europe. My mother was in the first full class of women at Oxford, and both my parents believed a lot in service to country. So I was always around people that were devoting their lives to making a difference. My next door neighbor was literally a Supreme Court justice who had just spent the previous 2 years working with Bobby Kennedy with the Justice Department, leading the marshals into Selma, Alabama during the civil rights marches. And I was surrounded by that example and that life where the notion of contributing to your country and John F. Kennedy's message about giving to your country rather than your country giving to you was always part of what we grew up with. So yes, like every 9-year-old kid in America, I wanted to be Mickey Mantle or Sandy Koufax or Michael Jordan, but it actually happened for me. But it wouldn't have happened if I hadn't gone through a tremendous amount of adversity. I was cut by 8 NFL teams 11 times after graduating from Dartmouth College with a degree in government because Watergate had just happened in Washington, D.C. And I knew that I probably wouldn't make it in the NFL, but wanted to give myself a shot at that dream. But before that happened, as I was being cut by all these different teams, I actually got a job as a legislative aide in the United States Senate for Senator John Chafee of Rhode Island, and then later for Senator Bob Packwood of Oregon, both of whom were liberal Republicans who loved working with Democrats if it meant passing bills that actually solved the problems of the country. They were truly people committed to public service, as was Byron Whizzer White, that Supreme Court justice. The other thing about Byron White, which was a great role model for me, was that he led the NFL in rushing twice for 2 different teams while he was going to Yale Law School. And the passion I have right now, which I'm going to share with you, is that no one grows up with that kind of role model next to them. And how many kids today have absolutely no inspiring parents, no inspiring teachers, and that our job really is to plant seeds in them that help them realize that the power is within them. The power to learn how to focus like the place kicker in the NFL with 80,000 people around you, with 11 extremely large people wanting to kill you 20 feet away, paid millions of dollars, breathing, really bad breath by the way, wanting to kill you and block your kick. And learning how to focus under extreme circumstances taught me how important that is, and how kids today have not learned that. They haven't learned that really the power still is with them if they know how to focus on what matters. If they're musicians, if they're actors, if they're athletes, if they are simply good students, the ability to keep your focus and study when it's boring will get you to that place where it's no longer boring because you understand it. So the connection with what I did as an NFL kicker and what I do today is teaching kids what I had to learn: how to focus on what matters, how to listen to your passion, God's gifts in you that are unique, that are different for each of us. And when kids realize they have permission to be more themselves than they've ever been, they light up with a sense of true inspiration, because now school is not about some boring, often regurgitated old knowledge. It's only using that knowledge to awaken their sense of real purpose. What they're going to do with their lives, it's going to change the world. It's going to change people and their sense of what matters. So focus, passion, and then purpose.